you ever thought of how versatile a stencil is? It can be used for walls, wood decor items, fabric crafts, and paper crafts. If made from a plastic material, such as the Pazzles stencil plastic, it can be saved to use over and over again. The types of media that can be used with a stencil are endless: paint, dyes or tints, chalks, and pastes. Virtually anything that can be brushed, sponged, or spread on can be used with stencils. This subtle background was made by sponging ink onto paper. It becomes the perfect complement for the main butterfly on this page. A stencil was also used to softly fill the butterfly wings. A visit to your craft store will result in a variety of materials and supplies for your stenciling projects. Chalks, tints, paints, inks, glitter glue, and pastes are just a few of the readily available products. To make the stencil stick to your walls or paper, you can coat the back of the stencil after cutting with a spray adhesive. Let it dry after spraying before you use the stencil. The adhesive will become tacky, but it will not bond permanently to your surface. You can apply your color with sponges, rollers, daubers, brushes, or cotton balls. You will also want some removable tape to hold your stencil and paper in place. You can create your own stencil designs, or you can find many cutting files that are suitable for stencil projects. Look for designs that have distinctly separate parts, like this flower border. Once you have found your design, place a sheet of stencil plastic shiny side down on the regular Pazzles cutting mat. Be sure to use a mat that is sticky enough to hold the plastic. You can also use painter's tape to help hold it down. Load the mat into the inspiration as usual. Open the cutting control panel and find stencil plastic under media type. Make sure that your blade length is set to 2. The recommended pressure is 30 and a speed of 2. Then begin to cut. Once cutting is done, remove the plastic from the mat. If needed, you can press the pieces out of the plastic with your finger. They will separate easily from the plastic. After cutting, you can spray an adhesive on the back of the stencil and let it dry. This will help the stencil edges stick to your wall or paper. Mask off areas that you want a different color. Sponge, brush, or spritz color over the stencil openings. Repeat the process for all colors. Remove the stencil and let your project dry.